The Williamstown Racecourse, once a leading track alongside Flemington, the home of the Melbourne Cup. It existed for almost 100 years, yet it suddenly vanished and was forgotten. Allegedly, an infamous Melbourne Underground figure destroyed the track. If true, how and why did he do it? Today I tell you this and more. But let's start with the track's highlight. The appearance of the legendary Phar Lap. Even 80 years after his death, such is his status, he still stands proudly as a centerpiece in the Melbourne Museum. The highlight of Phar Lap's career was winning the world's richest race in America in course record time. This despite the long voyage by ship from Australia, not having raced for months, having a cracked hoof, and only being lightly worked. Horrendously, in mysterious circumstances, only weeks later, he suddenly died. In 2006, scientists stated it was almost certain Phar Lap was poisoned with arsenic. A common theory was that Phar Lap was killed by the US Mafia, who feared the Australian Wonder Horse would inflict huge losses if he continued winning big stakes races across America. However, no concrete evidence exists. It was only months earlier when Phar Lap was a star attraction at Williamstown Racecourse. It was a rare occasion. The bookmakers outrageously tipped him to lose, offering odds of 2-1 against. After a 9-month spell, he would be tested over the 8 furlongs, and bookmakers believed he appeared a little big in the belly. The bookmakers were delighted, as Phar Lap ambled out of the gates at the tail of the field. But at the 3 furlongs, down the side straight, as if inspired running alongside the sandy beach, he pulled wide and circled the field. As he came off the home turn, the 17.1 hands giant chestnut thundered to the front. Would his fitness hold out? The grandstands roared. On straightening, Phar Lap balanced, again lengthened stride and won with ease. Within a decade of Phar Lap's win, with the advent of World War II, the track was temporarily closed for military training. It was understood that when the track reopened, it would hold its status as one of the state's leading 4 metropolitan tracks, alongside Flemington, Caulfield and Moonee Valley. Meanwhile, as the only outlet for gambling in the early 1900s, racing was proving to be a cash cow and an attraction to undesirable types. One of these was John Wren. He was an infamous rogue who had a history of standover tactics and shady deals. He had owned and managed many pony racing tracks. These raced in direct competition to the Victoria Racing Club. The VRC wanted complete control, and under sufferance, Wren eventually sold his racing interest to them. However, he had recently purchased the shut-down Sandown Racecourse. He seemingly faced an impossible challenge to get the track licensed with the VRC. He approached the Williamstown Racing Club members. In his wily style, he convinced the members to merge the course with his own Sandown Park. By association, the merge opened the door for Wren to license his track. Within weeks, a fierce blade, fueled by the sea breeze, swept through the Williamstown stands. The City Fire Brigade were located on the other side of the river and was held up by the ferry. The course's fate was sealed.